Gregg is evil.
Then you hear gunshots. Gregg returns to the kitchen, texting and playing with her dog.
Carly Madison Gregg, guilty of attempted murder.
Does she still have the gun? It's on the kitchen counter.
A tragic shooting in Mississippi has sparked a thought-provoking examination of the interplay between mental health, familial relationships, and the legal system. On March 19th, 14-year-old Carly Madison Gregg was accused of murdering her mother, Ashley Smiley. As the investigation unfolds, experts and the public will closely follow the developments, seeking answers and insight into this heartbreaking and thought-provoking case.
Gregg is evil. And that's not easy to say, but the truth of the matter is sometimes evil comes in young packages.
The jury seeing 5 days of disturbing evidence, including this surveillance video. First, you see Gregg with a gun behind her back, pacing around the home. Then you hear gunshots. Gregg returns to the kitchen, texting and playing with her dogs. Prosecutors say she shot her mother, Ashley Smiley, a 40-year-old high school math teacher, in the face.
Rankin County investigator Zachary Cotton testified at the hearing, saying dispatchers received a call from a man, later identified as Hal Smiley, who said his child had shot him and his wife on March 19th. The investigator said Carly was later found about a half-mile away from the house and taken into custody.
Let me get it. I got her handcuffed. All right, sweetie. Look. Let me step out real quick for me. All right. Hey, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move them around to the front of you, okay? I'm going to move the handcuffs around to the front of you. Okay. All right. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to swab your hands, okay? Right. Now, we'll ask you a bunch of questions, but obviously you fired with a pistol, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Swab up here.
What is this?
It's a GSR. It shows which hand did you shoot with?
Okay.
I don't know, baby. I can't talk to you about
Oh, here, I understand.
Are you okay?
Yeah, fine.
Lisa. What?
According to the investigation, security camera footage from the family's residence revealed disturbing details surrounding the incident. The footage shows Carly entering her mother's bedroom, followed by a gunshot, a scream, and 2 additional gunshots. Authorities confirmed that Ashley Smiley suffered 2 gunshot wounds to the face and 1 to the chin. The security footage provides damning evidence, revealing Carly deliberately concealing an object, later confirmed to be the firearm used in the shooting, behind her back. Furthermore, a series of text messages exchanged between Carly and her stepfather, Heath, indicate a chilling level of planning and premeditation. Approximately 45 to 50 minutes before Heath's arrival, Carly inquired about his estimated time of arrival, demonstrating an unsettling awareness of his schedule and movements. This calculated inquiry, coupled with a concealed firearm, strongly suggests that Carly intentionally laid a trap for Heath, potentially driven by deep-seated emotional or psychological grievances. The investigation's focus on Carly's mental state and medication changes takes on added significance in light of these revelations. Experts will likely scrutinize the potential impact of her altered medication regimen on her behavior, searching for clues that may explain the motivations behind her actions. As the case unfolds, prosecutors will likely argue that Carly's deliberate planning and concealment of the firearm constitute compelling evidence of premeditation, while her defense team may seek to mitigate these findings by exploring the complex interplay between her mental health and the events that transpired.
Can you tell me what your son's wearing? Hey, I need you to talk to me. What is your son wearing?
He was in jeans and Gray's t-shirt. She's got short, brownish hair. She ran into the backyard. I tried to follow her. She jumped the fence and ran. She shot me in the neck.
But it's okay. I think she still had the gun.
It's on the kitchen counter. I think I went in the back door. She tried to shoot me.
Hey, I need some gloves. Hey, he's saying that she ran towards Magnolia Place. Are you sure?
Carly sent a text to a friend requesting immediate presence at her house, labeling the situation an emergency. Combined with altered medication and inquiries about Heath's arrival, this text adds complexity to the investigation. According to investigator Zachary Cotton, Carly had a disturbing conversation with her friend. Carly asked her friend if she had ever seen a dead body before. When the friend replied no, Carly showed her deceased mother's body in the bedroom. Carly also displayed the gun used in the shooting. She stated that she had fired 3 shots at her mother and had 3 more reserved for her stepfather, Heath Smiley C. This testimony provides chilling insight into Carly's actions and mindset. The investigation continues to explore the circumstances surrounding the tragic events. According to investigators, Heath Smiley recounted the traumatic events that unfolded upon his arrival at the residence, painting a vivid picture of chaos and horror. Upon entering the house, Heath reported being immediately shot. Describing the scene as chaotic and terrifying, Heath further stated that Carly's eyes were really big, conveying a sense of shock and unbridled horror, as if she had witnessed something truly demonic. Carly's reaction was reportedly followed by a blood-curdling scream, after which she fled the scene, leaving Heath gravely injured. A friend, who was outside in the backyard at the time, reportedly heard the second shooting, providing crucial testimony that shed light on the sequence of events. As investigators delved deeper into the case, they discovered that Carly had been prescribed various medications, including Lexapro, in the lead-up to the incident. Notably, Carly had altered her medication regimen approximately 1 week prior, raising questions about potential motivations and the impact of medication on her behavior. The investigation revealed disturbing details about Carly's actions leading up to the shooting. Text messages exchanged between Carly and Heath indicate that she inquired about his estimated arrival time, approximately 45 to 50 minutes before he arrived. Furthermore, Carly sent a text message to a friend, requesting their immediate presence at the house and describing the situation as an emergency. Carly's actions, coupled with her medication changes, raised concerns about her mental state and potential motivations. Prosecutors argued that the severity of the crimes warranted the substantial bond amount of $1 million. However, Carly's counsel requested bond reduction, citing her exemplary academic record, good behavior, and lack of prior arrests.
All right, Miss Gregg, did you receive that recommendation of 40 years?
Yes, sir.
And it was your choice and your choice alone to reject that recommendation?
Yes, Your Honor.
You know, if she proceeds to trial, count 1, what's the potential sentence?
Life.
If the jury fails to affix the sentence at life, what's the sentencing range?
20 years to 40 years.
All right, and count 2, what's the potential sentence?
Between 20 years and life.
All right. She's 14 years old, so if the jury fails to affix the punishment at life, she's facing 50 years.
Give or take, Your Honor, yes.
Okay, and in count 3, what's she facing?
Another 10 years.
The defense argued that Carly's background and behavior demonstrated a low flight risk and minimal threat to the community. They emphasized that Carly's actions were out of character, suggesting that underlying factors, potentially related to her medication changes, contributed to the tragic events. Carly Gregg was arrested in March following 2 tragic incidents in which she allegedly murdered her mother, Ashley Smiley, and seriously injured her stepfather, Heath Smiley, in separate shootings at their home in Brandon. The case has garnered significant attention due to the brutal nature of the crimes and Carly's young age. Her attorney highlighted that Carly's academic record had been stellar prior to the incident. Notably, she had skipped the 3rd grade, placing her ahead of her peers academically. As a result, although she is now a sophomore at Northwest Rankin High School, by age, she should be in the 9th grade. Additionally, Carly had been recognized for her achievements, being named both Student of the Month and Student of the Year before the tragic events unfolded. Despite her academic accolades, Carly's future now hinges on the legal proceedings against her. Her attorney announced that she is set to undergo a mental health evaluation, a critical step that may determine the course of her defense. Mental health evaluations in such cases can be pivotal, as they may reveal underlying psychological issues that could have played a role in her actions.
All right, the verdicts appear to be in proper form. Verdict of the jury is count 1. We, the jury, find the defendant, Carly Madison Gregg, guilty of first-degree murder as charged in the indictment. Count 2. We, the jury, find the defendant, Carly Madison Gregg, guilty of attempted murder as charged in the indictment.
During a court hearing, Judge David Morrow ruled that there was probable cause in the case and decided that Carly's bond would remain at $1 million. In his statement, Judge Morrow expressed deep concern over the nature of the crime, knowing that it seemed to involve a significant level of premeditation. He described the crime as heinous and severe, emphasizing that Carly poses a potential danger to others. Morrow also acknowledged the possibility of a mental health component, adding, "Whether there's a mental component to this or not, I think anybody could argue that to kill another human being, there's going to be a mental component involved." The case continues to raise questions about Carly's mental state, her motivations, and the tragic circumstances that led to the shootings. As the legal process unfolds, the community and those following the case await further developments, particularly regarding the results of her mental health evaluation and how it might impact her trial.